you hated this. You had a reaction to this.
I just think it is just an absolute athlete in denial. What does Aaron Rodgers think he brings to the table? Because right now in 2024, if you were to be like, hey, list the things Aaron Rodgers brings to the table for a team next year, I have a whole bunch of the things I know are more in the con category than pro category.
Did you make a list?
I'm not even going to do that because sometimes Aaron's media avails enrage me. This one, not only did I get mad, I kind of felt bad. Like, he did seem genuine, he did seem sincere, and he seemed to be in denial. If you remove all of the leadership off the field, Egypt, documentary, ayahuasca, remove all that stuff. As a player, the last 3 years that football's been played, what he's been is a markedly below average quarterback who's going to be 42 next year. So I thought it was a fair question, and I didn't think the reporter needed to all of a sudden apologize mid-question by being like, I know it's kind of ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
No. What's ridiculous is what Rodgers said.
That's what I thought. And I'm not trying to be mean here.
No. Look, we see this all the time. Jeff Van Gundy, I covered the Knicks when he coached them. He used to always say the toughest thing is coaching that aging superstar. Because they don't see it. And maybe just guys that aren't even superstars. It's hard. Like, Aaron clearly thinks he's still got it in him.
So you can hear Nick there just saying that Aaron Rodgers is in denial if he thinks that he is still an elite quarterback. And if we take a look at the stats, the last 3 years, he is really struggling. So if we look at the last 3 seasons, QB wins or win percentage, only 40%. Not good. That is ranking 20th. Completion percentage is bad at 63.6%. That is 22nd. Pass yards per game, only 210.7 pass yards per game. That is 21st. Passer rating, 89.4. That is 21st. Yards per attempt is 6.6. That is 23rd. So if you kind of look at that, and these stats are based on QBs with 750 or more pass attempts over this stretch. So if you kind of compare that to other QBs in the league, I mean, it is not good. It is not good at all. He's not cracking the top 20 in any of those categories. And I mean, you can see it this year as well. His stats are not that great. His picks are up. His touchdowns are low compared to what we expect from Aaron Rodgers, right? What we've kind of seen from Aaron Rodgers in some of those MVP type seasons. And it's not like he has a bad team around him. You know, you've got certain teams out there like the Bengals with Joe Burrow where he's just lighting it up and he is just tearing it up, throwing for a ton of yards, throwing for a lot of touchdowns, not really throwing very many picks. Passer rating is way up there. Yards per attempt is way up there. He is really lighting it up, but the team around him is terrible. The defense, you know, for the Bengals is absolutely trash. So, you know, they're not able to win any games, but it's, you know, this is a different situation here, right? It's not like the Jets have a bottom-of-the-barrel defense. It's not like the Jets don't have any talent on offense around Aaron Rodgers. So, you know, Nick also recently called, I think, Bill Belichick delusional. So he's saying Aaron Rodgers is in denial here, but then he called Bill Belichick delusional because Belichick said Aaron Rodgers could bounce back next season. And I've got to agree with Nick on this one. Like, I don't see how over the last 3 years, you look at these numbers, how magically he's going to bounce back and just turn it around, and he's going to, like, return to, like, MVP form. Again, it's been, like, years and years since he's even had a game where he's thrown for 300 pass yards or more. So you can just see, you know, he's old. He's at the end of his career. He's not Brady. We can see that, right? You know, Tom Brady played long time in the NFL, and even towards the end, he was still able to do better than this and put up better stats than we're seeing here from Aaron Rodgers. So it's just kind of a different story. You know, not everybody's Tom Brady. Not everybody can play till they're like 45 and put up good stats. So let me know what you think about it. Is Nick right here in saying Aaron Rodgers is in denial? Bill Belichick is delusional to think that all of a sudden next year Aaron Rodgers is going to turn it around and his stats are going to improve. He's going to start winning games. So let me know what you think about it in the comments section. I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this, and I will talk to you soon.